So if you want to rename your camera, you want to press the three dots right here, go to device settings, go to general settings, and you can name it whatever you want. After you save it, it'll obviously save, but you want to go to your status LED, and remember that blue light I showed you guys earlier? That's what's going to be on whenever it's recording. So if you want that off, you can turn that off, which I like it off. If you ever need to change your Wi-Fi, you could just press change Wi-Fi. Now we're going to go into the motion settings. So that's going to catch light shifts, light changes. It's going to check. That's going to catch shadows. It's going to catch movement. But if you want like a person or an animal or something else, I would recommend 5 as default. You have your motion zones. It's going to ask you to update your photos, so update photo. And what that does is takes a picture, and if you don't want it to catch certain zones, you just tap these squares, so on and so forth. It will not capture anything in those zones. That will be your privacy zones. Basically, if something runs, walks, or moves in the non-gray squares, that's going to be your movement. But remember, nothing is going to trigger in the gray squares. If you want the most active notifications for movements, definitely put 10 in that case. And if you want early notification, you could easily just tap that and save it. Video and photo settings. We're going to tap that. Going to go to motion clip length. I drag mine all the way up always. 30 seconds is your max on the Blink Mini 1. I don't know about the 2. Video quality. You always want to put that at best, unless if you have middle of the woods Wi-Fi. You want to press save. I believe that's 1080p. I'm pretty sure. I'll put a text on the screen now to correct myself if I'm wrong. You could also choose to end the clip if the motion stops early. If you're putting your camera upside down, which I'll have a picture of it now, what I monitor my backyard, and I have mine mounted to the wall, which I'm also going to show you guys with this standoff. With the stand for the camera, it has empty spots where you can put the screws in. So it's actually very simple to put it into the wall. So if your camera is upside down, you want to press flip video. Night vision for Blink Mini 1 is no color night vision, but I will still show you what that looks like. I would recommend having it on auto. IR intensity, I always just leave mine at medium. If you want to check into that more yourself and test it out yourself, that's going to be more accurate in different situations. I personally don't realize any difference, so I just leave mine on medium. Yeah. Audio settings is if you want to talk through your camera, you can, and the speaker will be at that set volume. Oh, never mind. If you want to turn off your audio streaming so it doesn't capture your voice whenever it clips a motion clip, you can turn that off and save it. But for me, I like that on. And if you need help for your device, these actually give some good guides. So like for Blink Mini, it'll show you the getting started using the mini camera, tech specs, all that stuff. So if you need any more advice or help, it's in the app. Don't worry about it. Their support is actually pretty well. They respond pretty fast, so if you need support, I recommend it. Device and system settings. So we're going to tap on this. We're going to go to example. We're going to go to example, tap on scheduling. Now, this may look a little complex, but it's really not. So this will show your weekly schedule whenever that camera or cameras are active. So you want to press the plus button, and you could arm it. You could arm it any day of the week. You could tap it multiple days of the week. It'll then arm at 4. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, you can. They go by increments of 15. Okay, I didn't know that. That's new to me. So, for example, if you want to arm it at 6:30 a.m., you can. And then you would save that, and then you would press plus again. You press disarm, and then do the same thing for whatever day of the week, PM, for example, 11 p.m. And you can save it. And it'll show you your camera turns on at these given times, and it'll turn off at these given times at the bottom of the screen. If you want to get rid of it, you simply just press the trash button, delete schedule. Are you sure? Yes. But keep in mind, if you are making a schedule, this will affect all of your cameras within this group example. But for you, it's obviously different. So just remember that. And last but not least, your clips. When I got my Blink about a year and a half ago, mine came with a free Blink subscription, and it gave me cloud access. I do not use that anymore. I have a Blink Sync module that uses a USB drive, and I just keep all my storage on there. Once that fills up, I move it over to my PC. But for these, anyways, this is what it's going to look like without the subscription. There's no thumbnails, there's nothing fancy, but it still works. There's no ads, thankfully. Blink, if you're watching, please never add ads into this app. I highly appreciate that. Other than that, that will be everything for the Blink video. If you guys have any questions, please leave them down in the comment section. I will be glad to answer. I'll try to help you guys out the best I can. If you're interested, we have a Discord server, so feel free to join that, and have a wonderful day or night.